That's my potion. That should be the W. Come on. Another thing thrown in. And we finally get him. Yo guys, what's going on, and welcome back to my channel to another Squad Busters video. In today's video we're gonna test out one of the most broken abilities right now, which is the skeleton barrel. But this time we're gonna test it together with Spike and see if we can dominate with that mid control. And with that said, thank you everybody for being here again, really appreciate it. Back at Prepare Your Squad with a Spike setup here. Usually we are running Spike with the Fireball, which is doing insanely good. But I was like, okay, let's try the skeleton barrel, since each throw of it can provide you up to 9 coins if you collect them after these skeletons die. And since we are with the Spike in the middle, those skeletons are fighting versus the monsters in the middle, giving us some coins, and hopefully dying, giving us some further coins. That is at least the theory craft behind. We are using it together with Wizard and Battle Healer to get the HP buff of Wizard, making him undestroyable together with the Battle Healer herself. And for the lineup we are running here, Heavy Poco Trader. I did exchange now the Poco, since the bow with Heavy. Bow was really good in the middle to control those monsters, but now I was like, okay, those skeletons can destroy the monsters. Maybe we buff the HP of the Wizard even more. So we did do there the Heavy, together with Poco for the heal, Trader for the potion, Frank for the shorter stuns, Dynamite for some splash damage, Medic for some further heal if we get our squad that big, Lean later on together with Max for some speed, and Pam for the heal if there would be some bigger squads. So let's give it a try and see how good it is doing. Here we are, Turbo Overload. Okay, that's interesting, since speed is kind of the thing we are lacking of, as we want to control the middle and just maintain our spot there. So we won't be able, that's a little bit the con of this strategy, we won't be able to run around on the map, but to secure a solid first position, this is one of the best strategies at the moment in the game at all, since you are almost never dying and you have so much damage, even though you will lose your squaddies, since that exploding cactus is still absolutely massive, stunning the enemy and causing a lot of damage over the time. You just should not forget to use those skeletons. Now you can see their damage versus that tank. So yes, we could run it with a bow, but I think we don't need the additional damage here of a bow versus those monsters, since those skeletons are doing an insane good job with farming in parallel. And for sure we can go here with some further skeletons versus that decay. And you already could see, yep, that bug still in the game, that sometimes the cactus grenade is not getting thrown in whenever you're getting a slight stun there. We have to be careful here, but nevertheless we're gonna get that Royal King here. We had to let the other guy go, and there we go, we got him. That's kind of like a funny thing. Usually we got the Fireball with the short cooldown. Now we got here the skeleton barrel, which also has a pretty short cooldown, but in general this is not feeling worse than the Fireball. Like, look at this, we can't even throw the further skeletons on the enemy there, and with that control him completely. Almost hit there another stun. So this is so far working pretty good. Like, we already can see here, those additional coins help us for sure to grow our squad. And since our starter squaddies are that tanky, they are not dying. Gonna go for the Poco now for some further heal, since this is mandatory for the big fights. Trying to stun their squaddy, we got one of them. And we have to be a little bit careful, since we almost lost their unit. Yep, I thought that could happen. But this should be almost the death of us. Okay, we have to maybe run here for a short second. I did underestimate there the damage, but it's fine. We are good to go. We are second. We should be able to take over the first position. That guy came a little bit when we didn't have the ability ready, and I didn't play now Spike too much in the last couple of days, so that's also an issue we got here, to be able to use him again in a proper way, since he is right now absolutely massive. But this time it should work out for here. Yeah, if we don't get blocked by those bats, since they did relocate us a little bit, and with that we could not throw in our cactus grenade. So that's for sure kind of like a good counter here, but I'm not sure if that Mortis is really a good counter, and definitely that Sonic is not. But we have to be careful. Some other guy is first here. But the gem mine is open. 200. Where's the guy with 200 gems? Can't see him. He's somewhere lurking on the outer side. Okay, let's go in with these skeletons. We can control the middle here and should be able, with that additional heal, to get enough gems and maintain the middle spot, since that is our strategy. Okay, something thrown in. That's my potion. That should be DW. Come on. Another thing thrown in. And we finally get him. I knew that if he comes into the middle, we're gonna stand the spot there and gonna get the juicy W. So in general, those skeleton barrels for sure are working really good here. Have to be careful, but that Sonic stood no chance against us here, especially with the additional little skeleton barrels. The little disadvantage here is that these skeleton barrels are pushing the enemies a little bit to the outer side, where you can push them outside your cactus field, which is a little bit not too good, but the same counts for the fireball. I guess we're gonna jump straight into the next one. And if you have enjoyed the video so far, then definitely don't forget to leave a like and subscribe completely for free to not miss any Squad Busters content in the future. Alright, second game is Emerald Grove and Super Ice Spirits. Well, that will be hard since there will be a lot of guys in the middle, but in general we could get there some further loot with all those ice spirits, which could help us since we are absolutely dominating in the mid control, hopefully. So this time, maybe we're gonna go a little bit straighter towards the middle. But we don't want to lose here those coins of these skeletons, which are doing not a too good job here. Oh no, they run even to the other side. But we got the coins, so that was still kind of worth it. Got 2 fresh charges here. And I leave them now. I leave them outside. I know I leave there some coins, but I want to get the mid control here early on. And as soon as we are in the middle here, we're gonna get there for sure. Further loot here, as those ice spirits are fighting also those skeletons in a good way back, so we can get there some coins a little bit earlier. First, Royal King here, of course, not having a chance. It's a bot. But that's what we want to get here. A lot of farm in the middle and then control it. Can't go there for longer since I wanted to get another chest, as some other guys might take over the spot here. Okay, we have now a little unconventional pick there with that dynamite. I just wanted to keep on fighting as quick as possible, and even the bots are trying to stand the spot here in the middle. There is another maybe spike next to us. Anyway, we're gonna go here for the Archer Queen. That's an easy one. And there we go. Okay, we keep on going with Dinah. And gonna farm here further things. Dinah is now at Mega Fusion, which is in general good. Gonna get that Archer Queen in parallel. We gotta lean early, so we go for the speed here this time. And for the additional damage output. Sounds not too bad. And we got him straight to Mega. So I have to say this time here, we have definitely less real guys and also less issues here to fight the middle. And I think we killed straight in the early game 1 real guy, so for sure that makes it easier. And for sure, here's another real player, Spike, but with this deck you have no chance. This is absolutely crazy. There's only 1 guy left. This was running way too good here. We got another healer on top, so who should kill us now? Pretty sure this could be a bot. But let's see if we can get him. For sure we have the lean. We can partly do some damage there, but we are in general too slow throwing in everything. But he's running. He's playing at the squad runaway. That's totally fine for sure. Fair point. This is still a valid and good tactic if you want to secure a top spot, but not the first. I have the feeling that in the normal squad league or gem hunt matches, the Sonic is kind of hard to get to the first spot, while you are having a super easy spot to secure a top 3 position. But this is absolutely domination here in the middle, and for sure we got there good free loot here. So which strategies are you using in general with that Spike? Write down your lineups in the comments, as I want to see if there might be some even better strategies, while this one is absolutely crazy. Also when it comes to securing a good spot there with coins, since the skeleton barrel, the amount of coins you're getting dropped there is definitely massive. Now in the late game we are missing a little bit. Okay, we didn't know that this guy would attack us there, but let's see. Maybe we can get him even. Going for Max for another speed stand. My voice is not working anymore. I'm a little bit sick. But he is not really attempting, I guess. So that's gonna be a good first position here. Is 1.3k gems. Got even another squaddy of him, and that's a 1357 gem game. Beautiful. So hopefully you have enjoyed today's video. Write down your opinions down below in the comments. Thank you guys for watching, and happy busting.